Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to automatically create dynamic PDFs using Notion and Google Docs. So I'm working as a HR in a company and I have to create new welcome letter for every new employee. So here in this case I want whenever I add a new employee detail in my Notion database, then automatically using that detail a new welcome letter document should be created in my Google Docs account using the template, and after that automatically that document should be converted as a PDF file, and after converting that document automatically that PDF file should be uploaded in my Google Drive under a specific folder. So here to build this connection I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to understand how to automatically create dynamic PDFs using Notion and Google Docs. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I'm working as a HR in a company, and whenever I hire a new employee, I want to make them feel welcome and provide all the important information they need right from the start. But creating a personalized welcome letter for each new hire can be time consuming. So here in this case I want whenever I add a detail of my new employee in my Notion database, then automatically using these details a new welcome letter doc should be created for that new employee, and after creating a welcome letter for that employee using my Google Doc template, automatically that doc should be converted as a PDF and should be saved under a specific folder in my Google Drive. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my Notion account with my Google Docs and my Google Drive. And by using Notion and Google Docs together, I can automate this process. I store all details about the new employee like their name, role and start date in Notion. Then with a few clicks, I can automatically generate a customized welcome letter in Google Docs that pulls in all this information and formats it into a professional looking PDF. This saves me time and ensures every new employee receives a consistent warm welcome to the team. So here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software, and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect, and you can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this Create Workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this Create Workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as Automatically Create Dynamic PDFs using Notion and Google Docs. And here I'm going to select my folder as Automations. You can select your folder as per your need, also you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this Learn More link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder in Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard, and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this Create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow, and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Notion. So Notion is an all-in-one productivity tool that helps people organize their work and personal lives. It combines features like note-taking, task management, databases, and calendars into one platform, making it easy to keep track of everything in one place. People use Notion to create to-do lists, plan projects, write documents, and even collaborate with others. Its flexible and customizable interface allow users to tailor it to their specific needs, which is why it's popular among students, professionals, and teams. So here in my Notion trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new database item, so that whenever a new database item is going to be created in my Notion database, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture a response. And now here to connect my Notion with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this connect given over here. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this add new connection. But if your Notion account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this connect with Notion. And here you can see Pabbly Connect is requesting access to my Notion account. So for that, I'm going to scroll it little down, and from here I'm going to click on this select pages. And here under select pages, I'm going to select all my pages so that I don't miss my specific page. And now here after selecting all the pages, I'm going to click on this allow access given over here. And authorization successful. So here it easily got connected because here I was already logged in my Notion account. So to build an easy connection, make sure you're already logged in your Notion account. And here you can see my Notion database page that I've created with the name new employees details. So moving back to my Pabbly's window, and here in this database ID, I'm going to select my database which is named as new employees details. So here in this drop down menu, you can see all the database pages which I have created in my Notion account. So here in this case, I'm going to select my page which is named as new employees details. So this is my database page, and now here after selecting this database ID, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to enter a new detail in my Notion database. That means here I'm going to add a new employee detail by clicking on this new button given over here. So here I'm going to enter a dummy data. So for that I'm going to enter the name as dummy, lead, email as dummy@pabblytunes.com, a random phone number. And here I'm going to select the joining date as 18th. And here for the job title, I'm going to select the job title as HR. So here I've successfully entered a new detail in my Notion database. So now let's go back to our Pabbly's workflow. And now here after entering a new detail in my Notion database, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have successfully received a new response over here where we have received the phone number, name as dummy lead, scrolling little down. Also we have received the joining date and the job profile as HR. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. But here let me tell you that Notion is a pooling based application. That means it will look for the new responses in every 1 hour. So here if you want to change this trigger time, then you can click on the 3 dots given over here, and from here you can select set trigger time. And here in the set trigger time dialog box, you can see it is asking us to select the trigger time. So here in this drop down menu, you can see we can set the minimum trigger time as every 10 minutes and maximum time as 24 hours. So here I'm going to select the minimum time, and then I'm going to click on this save. And with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. And here in this action step, what I want to do is that I want to create a new welcome letter in my Google Docs using my Google Docs template which I have created in my account. So this is my Google Docs template which I have created with the name welcome letter. And here you can see the template which I'm going to use, where you can see I have used variable at some places. So here you can see the name of the employee. So this is a variable which I've entered in the place of name. And here you can see the joining date variable which I've entered in the place of joining date. And here you can see the variable of job title which I have used in the place of job title. So now I want to use this template to create new welcome letters for every new employee in my company. So for that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to set up this action step by selecting my action application as Google Docs. So Google Docs is an online word processor that lets you create, edit and share documents from any device with internet access. People use it because it's easy to collaborate in real time with others, making it perfect for group projects or working with colleagues. You can see changes as they happen, leave comments, and all your work is saved automatically. It's like having a digital notebook that you can access anytime, anywhere and share with anyone. So here in my Google Docs action step, I'm going to select my action event as create a document from template. So here I'm going to use this action step because I want to create a new document from my fixed template which I've created in my Google Docs account. And now here to connect my Google Docs with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. But if your Google Docs account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on the sign in with Google given over here. Here I'm going to select my desired account and then here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the template document name. So here in this drop down menu, you can see all the documents name which I've created in my Google Docs account. So here I've already shown you that I have my Google Doc template with the name welcome letter. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here for the template document, I'm going to select my template as welcome letter. So this is my template document. And now here after selecting this template document, here it is asking me to enter the new document's name. So here instead of entering this new document's name manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to add a new detail in our Notion database, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here for this new document's name, I want my document name should be similar to the employee name. So for that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to map my employee's name over here. So for that, I'm going to select my employee name from the response I've received in my Notion. So this is my employee name. So here I'm going to map it, scrolling little down. And then here it is asking me to select the new document's location. So I want to save this document under a specific folder which is named as new documents. So this is the folder which I've already created in my Google Drive account. So I want to save my document under this specific folder. So now while selecting this folder, let me tell you the folder which you have selected in your new documents location, make sure that your folder is a shareable folder. That means you have to click on your folder name over here, and from here you have to click on this share, and from here you have to select the share option given over here. And from here, you have to set this general access. So for that, you have to click on this button given over here. And from this drop down menu, you have to select anyone with the link. So by doing this, you are going to make your folder shareable and then your file will be easily accessible. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here after selecting this new documents location, moving forward, and then here it is asking me for the name of the employee, joining date and job title. So basically these are the variables which I've entered in my Google Docs template. So moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and now here I'm going to map the details for each of these fields. So here for the name of the employee, I'm going to map the employee name. So this is my employee name. Here I'm going to map the joining date. This is the joining date. And lastly, here I'm going to map the job title. So this is the job title. So here I've successfully entered all the required data. And now I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new welcome letter document for a specific employee. So now let's go and check our Google Drive for that. And here you can see under this new documents folder in my Google Drive, I have successfully created a new doc with the name dummy lead. And here I'm going to open it for you. And here you can see the same template which I have used to create this welcome letter. And here you can see the name is replaced with the dummy lead. And here you can see the position is replaced with the HR and the joining date. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. Now after creating a document from template, I want to save this particular document in a PDF format in my Google Drive under a specific folder. So for that, firstly, I need to convert my document in a PDF format. And for that, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to click on this add action step button given over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as Google Drive. So Google Drive is a cloud storage service where you can store your files and access them from any device. People use it because it's easy to save, share, and collaborate on documents, photos, and videos with others. Plus, it integrates smoothly with other Google tools like Docs and Sheets, making it convenient for both personal and work-related tasks. So here in my Google Drive action step, I'm going to select my action event as share a file with anyone. So by selecting this specific action event, I'm going to convert my specific document in a PDF format. And now to connect my Google Drive with Pabbly Connect, I'm going to click on this connect given over here. And again here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Google Drive account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this sign in with Google. Here I'm going to select my desired account, and here I'm going to click on this allow and give access to Pabbly as your data is secured with Pabbly. Authorization successful. So here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the file ID. So here instead of selecting this file ID from this drop down menu, I'm going to map this file ID. So for that I'm going to turn on this map button given over here, and then I'm going to remove this previously existing file ID. And now I'm going to refresh my fields. So now once I've refreshed this field, I'm going to map this file ID over here. So here I'm going to map this file ID from the response I've received in my Google Docs action step. So for that I'm going to click over here, and from here I'm going to click on this Google Docs response, scrolling little down, and here you can see a document ID. So this document ID is only the file ID we are going to map over here. So here I'm going to map it. And now here after successfully entering the file ID, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received different export links. So here you can see we have received a PDF export link, we have received a markdown export link. So here you can see we have successfully received this PDF link. So here I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to open it in a new tab. And here you can see we have successfully created a new doc for this specific document. So with this, we have successfully set up this action step as well. Now after converting it in a PDF, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to upload this specific PDF in my Google Drive folder. So for that, let me take you back to my Google Drive. And here in my Google Drive, I want to upload the new PDF files in a specific folder which is named as Welcome Letters. So this is my Google Drive folder where I want to upload the new PDFs file. So here to upload that PDF file in this specific folder, let me take you back to my Pabbly's workflow. And now I'm going to click on this add action step button given over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application again as Google Drive. And this time I'm going to select my action event as upload a file. So by selecting this action event, I'm going to upload that PDF file in my specific Google Drive folder. And now here to connect my Google Drive with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to click on this select existing connection because I've already connected my Google Drive account with Pabbly Connect in my previous action step. And now here after selecting my existing connection, I'm going to click on this save given over here. And now here after building a successful connection, moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the URL. That means here I need to enter the public file URL that can be easily used to upload that file in a specific folder in my Google Drive account. So here for this URL, I'm going to map this URL from the response I've received in my Google Drive action step. So from here, I'm going to map that PDF URL that we have received in this response. So this is my PDF URL. Moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the folder ID. So here in the instruction it says enter the folder ID here. You can get the ID from the Google Drive folder, example this. So here to get this folder ID, let me take you back to my Google Drive folder. So this is my Google Drive folder where I want to upload the new file. So here in this URL you can see we have received a folder ID. So here I'm going to copy it. Moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter this folder ID. And now here after entering this folder ID, here it is asking me to enter the file name. So again I want that file name should be similar to my employee name. So here I'm going to map my employee name again from the response I've received in my Notion database. So this is my employee name. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully created a new PDF for that file in our Google Drive folder. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have successfully received a new PDF file over here with the name dummy lead under our specific folder, which is named as welcome letters. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, what we are going to do is that we are going to add a new detail in our Notion database. So for that, let me take you back to my Notion account. And here I'm going to add a new detail by clicking on this new button given over here. And here I'm going to enter the name as test user, email as test@pabblytudes.com. Here I'm going to enter a random phone number. Here I'm going to enter the joining date. And here for the job title, I'm going to enter the job title as software engineer. So here I've successfully added a new detail over here. So now let's go and check our Google Drive folder. Here I'm going to refresh it. And here you can see after refreshing also we haven't received a new PDF over here. That is because here I've already told you that Notion is a polling based application. That means it will look for the new response in next 10 minutes. So here we have to wait for some time. So now it's been some time. So now let's go and check our Google Drive folder. And here you can see we have successfully received a new PDF over here. So now let me open this for you. And here you can see the welcome letter which we have created using our Google Doc template, where we have received the name as test user, a different joining date, and the job profile as software engineer. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken our trigger as Notion and our action as Google Docs and Google Drive. So that whenever we are going to add a new data in our Notion database, then automatically using that detail, a new doc will be created using a Google Doc template. And after creating a document, automatically that document will be converted as a PDF in our Google Drive action step. And after that, automatically that PDF will be uploaded in our Google Drive under a specific folder. Now, if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clue link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.